Good evening, friends. This is Poems from Me to You. From Tallulah and Me to You. Facebook Love number 358 on a snowy Friday evening. I hope you're doing well. I am doing all right. I think that this last few weeks has brought home to me again something really important for not just surviving but thriving in times that feel this unstable and challenging and often painful. I have gone from being incredibly sad and shocked to sad and infuriated to infuriated and resolved. This is the process I've done over and over. The more aware of the world I've become, from teenager to young adult to young parent to parent of teens, and now a parent of adults and a grandparent of a grandchild. I can't believe it, but I am. And this process of finding a way forward, remembering and remembering and remembering, which to me is such an interesting word, because remember is like recall, right? Knowing something, reminding, but also remember. The members of your own self, your body, have to return and return and return. And the thing that I have to return to all the time, which I hope you can find your way to, is we have to make time for everything that matters. The things that we do to be active in the world, to improve the world, the things that we do to build our resilience and find joy and connection with friends and our beloved community around us. I love that term, beloved community. And the more private things that we do that sustain us. And one thing that I do besides staying informed, one of the ways that I can stay balanced is being informed. That's just one of my survival tactics, is the more information I have, the less troubled I feel. But part of it is listening to music and reading poems, or listening to others read poems. So I have 3 for you tonight. And I have had protest songs on repeat lately, especially the ones that are the newest. If you haven't found Bruce Springsteen's newest song, that is lovely, but I find myself listening even more often to the ones that have grown up organically amongst the people protesting. And also, I love the term that I have heard many of these people in the street use, which is protecting. They feel that they are protectors, not necessarily protesters. And I really love that. Before I read these 3 poems, I will say, mark your calendars. Saturday, March 28th is the next No Kings gathering all over the country, and I would not be surprised if they happen all over the world. Just on my soapbox for that. Okay, I have 3 pieces for you today to bring you focus. The first is from Richard W. Halperin, who was born in Chicago to an Irish mother and an American father who had a Russian background. I think he moved to New York later, but he does come from my home city. This piece from him is titled, "Now, Mother, What's the Matter?" Only the monsters do not have troubled hearts. Life is for troubled hearts. Art is for troubled hearts. For my whole life, Hamlet has been a bridge between. Hamlet's "Now, mother, what's the matter?" is life on earth. Something is always the matter, and not just for mothers. As I write this, the Angelus rings. Every character in Hamlet is troubled. There are no monsters in it. I render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's. Everything is troubled there, and if I am lucky, Caesar is troubled. I render unto God the things that are God's, and feel what to feel. Do feel that God is troubled. I also render unto art, but I have no idea what art is, what Edward Thomas's Edelstraub is, what the luminous chaos of the portrait of a lady is, what the Pilgrim's Progress is. My feet knew the way before I opened the book, that just before the gate to heaven is yet another hole to hell. Now, Mother, What's the Matter? By Richard Halperin. I hope you enjoy the feline accompaniment. This next one doesn't have somebody's actual full name attached. It's a hashtag. @Hannah. I think it's @Hannah Rowe Writes. I'll put it in my labeling for this. I really like it because it speaks to me about how we can care for ourselves and our other loved ones, beloveds. This is called I Want to Talk to My Body. I want to talk to my body like she's a child. When she is tired, to say, "Take a nap, sweetie." To ask if she's hungry, to find joy in making her meals, to slowly chop vegetables, boil noodles, butter bread. Here, I want to say, sit down, eat. To feel proud when she's full, to know that food I made fed a body I love. I want to be gentle with her, to take time to wash her hair, to comb it, to say, "Honey, it's okay to cry." I want to treat my body like a child who is deserving of time, of patience, of love, because I was, because I am. I Want to Talk to My Body by Hannah Rowe Writes. I love that piece not only because I love how tender she is to herself and what it brings out in me, because my interior voice is impatient. My interior voice is a little harsh, a lot harsh. I am not naturally kind to myself, and I have spent the last several years of my life trying to cultivate that. I want to cultivate it with myself, and I want to cultivate it outwards to the people I love, to the community I love, to all the people I come across, but especially to those closest to me, because I think that my harsh interior voice has also bled out to the people around me at times when I most needed to be gentle. And if I'm being gentle, it's kind of fantastic and wonderful that I'm still becoming, still learning. This last one is a poem from Sexton titled Yellow. Yellow. When they turn the sun on again, I'll plant children under it. I'll light up my soul with a match and let it sing. I'll take my bones and polish them. I'll vacuum up my stale hair. I'll pay all my neighbors' bad debts. I'll write a poem called Yellow and put my lips down to drink it up. I'll feed myself spoonfuls of heat, and everyone will be home playing with their wings, and the planet will shudder with all those smiles, and there will be no poison anywhere, no plague in the sky, and there will be a mother broth for all of the people, and we will never die, not one of us. We'll go on, won't we? Yellow by Sexton. It's always hard times somewhere. In the midst of joy, we see the things that need repair. In the midst of hard times, we must find joy. We must keep looking for the next circle of light to place our feet in. Thank you, Anne Lamott. We must find songs to sing that bring us alive. We must find ways to comfort each other and be kind even when we're impatient and feel harsh. We must repair when we are harsh toward others, toward ourselves. We must forgive. We must practice forgiving, whether the people who need forgiving deserve it or not, because the practice of forgiving is for you, for the cleaning and ongoing life of your soul, so that you can be bright, so that your light can shine. And to use old words as I love them, so that the best of you goes out and that you do not sully creation with the nasty, harsh dirtiness that can collect inside you. Fill yourself up with song. Fill yourself up with movement and breath and poems. This is Poems from Me to You with Tallulah, number 358. I'll see you again.